Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So I haven't been around as much as I would have liked to have been because I've started a new job. As I've mentioned on previous videos, I haven't had the cash to splash. I've now got a new job. Funny enough, in St Evenage. Honestly, it's a fantastic job. And they've got a game and they've got HMV, so I'm an entertainer, so I'm well happy. So I only started on Tuesday, so it's not. I've got to be honest, it's not lack of time. I've been knackered, absolutely shattered, but I'm back. Ed, my good friend Ed in New York, kindly pointed out that the much anticipated retro collection, apparently it's due for pre-order soon. According to some articles, because I'm trying to catch up here, according to some articles, it's already ready for pre-order in America from Hasbro Pulse. But I've checked the American website and it's not on there. And the UK is always weeks and weeks later. But the images, I mean, these images are still, they could change at any time. But it's interesting to see the actual card backs. If you watch my channel, you know that I love the retro collection, and unfortunately, because I haven't had the cash to splash for the last 4 months, I've had to step back from Black Series and the vintage collection. Retro collection is my action figure of choice, but episode 1, I know episode 1. It has got its haters, but I love the prequel trilogy, and a lot of it is to do with nostalgia, because I remember when the original trilogy was, re-released into the cinema in like the, was it like 1996, 97, I think it was. Was it? Yeah. And then, obviously, we had the Phantom Menace, and I was so hyped for it. Bought all the figures, which I've still got. And, I've been buying the carded figures. And, if you're watching in my videos, you can see them displayed in the background of my toy room. So I'm really excited about these. I love the retro collection. I love the Phantom Menace. So this set is just well up my street. But yeah, the card backs, the images, it was quite obvious. A lot of them are the same as the vintage collection, so it's quite obvious what kind of images they were going to use, but it's absolutely fantastic to see. And I love all of them. I want the, it's a box set for starters, and I love my box sets. And I've still got to open up the rest of my my wave 2 of A New Hope, because I've opened up my C3PO, my R2D2. So I've got the rest to do. Also, in the new year, when I get my wages, I'll definitely be ordering my Book of Boba Fett retro collection as well as my Ahsoka, and I can't wait to get them. So they're all. I would have normally pre-ordered them the day that they were, ready to be pre-ordered. But I just have, I've got to be mindful, bills and stuff like that. But I'm just well up for these. Especially, see, I love the with the retro collection, the Death Trooper. Absolutely loved that, and so I've got loads of them that I've got on display. I've still got some on card because I just love that figure so much, and especially with Lame. That was I can't remember. I think they were going for $5. I think that was the cheapest I saw them for. But it's the battle droids that I want to get. I love battle droids so much, and I've got my my battle droid transport. What's it called? Like an MT? I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember, MTT or something like that. I've got my my Battle Droid Transport that I got earlier this year from an antique shop from my good friend. Well, what I've got I've got a few friends called Martin, but my good friend Martin from South London, and I'd love to fill it up with retro collection battle droids. That would just be amazing. But the figures themselves, it's a great selection. You got your Darth Maul, and I mean the image is the same. It's the same image as the vintage collection Darth Maul, but it's also the same image as the that was used on the episode 1. I think it's the original release of the Darth Maul Comtech figure. Not as detailed because it's not the photograph. You just got the actual image of Darth Maul himself, the actual figure. But absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at it. I can't wait to get these. I think I'm more excited about these than the Book of Boba Fett and Ahsoka, because this movie just means so much to me, because Star Wars was back, and also it was a great time in my life back in the late 90s. It was just a brilliant time. I mean, I'm having a great time now. I've had a fantastic week in my new job, yeah, this movie, come on, like the Phantom Menace does go on a bit, you know, and also looking back at it, there's maybe a little bit too much CGI, but it was a movie of its time, but it means so much to me. I love the characters in there. I mean, Jar Jar Binks. So many haters. I love Jar Jar Binks. I think he's great. He's great. Queen Amidala. You've got Qui-Gon Jinn. You've got Obi-Wan Kenobi. It is just an amazing set, and I'm just so much looking forward to it. But also, I love, you know, if you follow my channel, you know how much I love Clone Troopers. So although I've been, you know, I've stepped back from the vintage collection and also the Black Series, I quite fancy these Ahsoka Phase 2 Clone Troopers. But the thing is, I do want these, because I've got loads of Clone Troopers, and I bought the last 2 box sets from this year and last year. But similar, like with the was it the Phase 1 Clone Troopers? They ended up in the sale on Hasbro Pulse, like half price. I think they were going for like 25 quid or something. So I'm not sure. This is the thing about Star Wars at the moment. You do kind of think, oh, hang on a minute, I've just paid full price for that. What was the point when 6 months down the line, you know, you see it half price in Lame, or I don't know, you know, Star Action figures or in demand toys. But talking of clearance prices. When because I cancelled a load of pre-orders. Was it earlier this year? And one of, like, for example, the speeder bike, the Return of the Jedi speeder bike, as well as the Endor bunker. So I cancelled them because, and this was before my circumstances changed, because I just kind of thought, well, hang on a minute, things end up being half price, and I know it happened in America, but I never saw it happen. I never saw it happen in the UK at all. So I do. I might need to have a look and pick up an Endor bunker at least in the new year. Although I have put it on the old Christmas list with the wife. So, you know, let's see what happens. So yeah, definitely up for these Ahsoka Clone Troopers, and then. I love Jango Fett as well. Again, he's from the prequels. I love Jango Fett, and this vintage collection figure looks good as well. So I'd love this, but there's so many figures that I want. So I think at the moment I'm just going to stick to the retro collection. But you know, things. Hopefully in the new year I will have a bit more. Cash to splash. But also, I hit 1,000 subscribers, and yeah, my wife did say that if I hit 1,000, I could give up my job. But I've only been at this one about 3 days. But no, so it's been a fantastic week, and I'd just like to say, a big thank you for all the support over the, since I started. Well, I think I officially started YouTube with my Ray Skywalker lightsaber, which was back in May last year. But for some reason, I'd say the last couple of months, it's just gone mad. And I've just got loads of subscribers, loads of support. So, yeah, big thank you to everybody. And I'll have to do something special to celebrate my 1,000 subscribers. Currently 1,001 at this moment in time of this video going out. But, let's be honest, by tomorrow I'll probably be on 998 or something like that. But, yeah, no, just honestly, I'm really chuffed. I can't believe it. 1,000 subscribers, new job, feels just like Christmas 1984. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Oh yeah, this apparently these episode 1 retro collection, I think they're due, they should be available for pre-order soon, but they're from Hasbro Pulse, but I think they're due out spring next year. So yeah, it's something to look forward to. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. It also helps the channel. More videos to come. Definitely I need to open up my retro collection figures. I need to open up all my figures that I bought the other week from Lame. I've also got to open up my Dungeons and Dragons figures that I got from HMV. It's just been a mad few weeks. But until the next one, I'll see you then.